My name, some of you don't know me. My name is Kwaku Ado. Kwaku Ado. Again?
Kwaku Ado.
Kwaku means I was born on Wednesday. Now I'm in charge of this place. And anytime I see you, I become excited. Because I am happy I've seen you. Let me tell you one thing. Anybody who does not know his history is lost. So in Africa, anytime you travel where you go, and you don't go to visit your hometown, people will be gossiping about you. This man came here, and for all this time, even he does not go home, he does not attend funerals, he does not do this and that. That is what happens. Society is like that, not only in Ghana, everywhere. People will be pointing fingers at you. So when I see you like this, I become happy that once in your lifetime, you are coming to visit your ancestral home because you don't belong to that place.
Thank you.
You were forced to go to that place. You were captured. You were captives. So when you go to our sign, they say they have written the slave river. So they don't call it slave river. Call it captives river. Because you are not slaves here. There's only slaves that we have were prisoners of war. The prisoners of war belong to the chiefs. So we are this is Assin Apimanim, the headquarters. The paramount chief is at this place. This place was being from thousand years ago. And this trade 500 that's 5 centuries ago. This place was in existence. That's why the river is there. Let me tell you one thing. That river had its name even before that trade. Because every paramount chief or every chief has his prisoners, he has his servants. And we call them Donko, all of you. Donko. That is, you see, you are not part of them. You have come to serve them. And they have to do, you are their property. Should I say, is it serve them or give? Something like that. Yes. So, in any paramount, the chief has got his servants, which you call Donko. And he has the right to do anything at all he likes with you at that time. So, but they don't stay with him. They stay at a secluded place. So here, they were staying here. And when the merchants came and saw that the place was conducive, and they were having those sophisticated guns and weapons, then they elbowed the chief and his people out of the place, and then the raiders used that place. That's why when you go there, you see these bamboo groves. They were all camps. Bamboo, you see, in Ghana, if you have a farm, you make a stake with bamboo. In 3-4 years' time, that place will become a groove. So when the raiders came, they made their camps. Everybody with his this is captive. Everybody with his captive. And then they waited there until the merchants arrived, and then they auctioned them. And the auctioning, you know what it was. Gin and what? Tobacco. That was the end. Now, do you know what we are doing now? We are auctioning our river systems and our trees and everything for $1. Look, in 50 years' time, nobody on this land will think about $1. Because by then we shall be self-sufficient and we shall not rely on anybody. As at that time, people were giving out their children, they're giving out human beings for gin and tobacco, which has no relevance to you now. When I say gin and tobacco, you see, you are annoyed. Yes. But why should it happen at all? But it happened because we were forced into it. Now, if you go to Gambia now, and you see some of the ladies, they look like the Portuguese because they are the ancestors. They settled there. Yeah. People are shrewd, and we have to be very, very careful. They are very, very shrewd. When they come to you, they will sit with you, dine with you, and then suck your blood. That's what they did.
Marry you.
That's what they did. They do everything. You become the property. So when they came here, they lived with us. Then they saw that. They saw how hospitable we are. Then took that advantage. And when they went to their new world, and they could not get people to help them on the plantations, then they came and said, let's go to Guinea Coast. Because in Guinea Coast, we have got giants. We have got people who respect. And much more so, they are highly productive. That is why the women were involved. Otherwise, they wouldn't have involved women because men were used for action. But they used the women so that the procreation would be large. In a short time, their household will be filled with captives. At that place it would be slaves. So that continued and on. for 300 years. But by the divine intervention, came to an end. And now we are all free. We shall go to that market where 3 things happen. And I always, when people come here, I impress upon them that they should put that in their mind. That anybody who was alive or who passed through this place and was alive over there will never forget this place. Because here, they had their last bath, number 1. Here, they were first auctioned. 2, here, they had their first branding. And if you are not lucky and you pass through 3 or 4 hands, that means you are going to have 4 or 5 brands. But it happened. So what should we do? That is why when people come here, look, it is not only the concern of Ghanaians that we are standing against this galamsey. It is not because of Ghanaians alone, because when you also come, there will be a time if you don't have good water, what will you drink? Then you come, lure us into it, marry some of our women, and then go and sit on our rivers, and then extract gold, and then go with it. And then what do you expect us to be in 50 years' time? So I was telling my friend that we are now talking and we are happy. Our grandchildren will come and say that we were fools, and by then we are dead. But we shall hear it, because the dead also hear. Look, let me tell you something about Africa, especially in Ghana. When you come here, if it's only that I'm not well, I would have gone for my drink and then poured libation over there. And in our libation, there are 4 things in our libation. What is the first thing that we do? We invoke the Creator.
Yes.
And because he brought us here. He knows much about us. After that, we do what? Our ancestors. We call up our ancestors.
Yes.
Then what? The other one is what? Blessing. Then the last one, we curse you. So if you have stayed with us and you have done that bad, we curse you. If you have done something good to you, we pray that you should live long. So that is how life is. So if you come and you treat us badly, one day you pay for it.
Yes. Say that.
And I know, that's why I say when I see you, I become excited.
Me too.
Because I want you to know that, let me tell you one thing which some of your brothers and sisters who came here, the idea they had, which was not in agreement with me, and it brought some misunderstanding. But we settled it later. They told some of you, when you were perhaps in school, you were told that the African chiefs sold their...
That's what they said.
Right.
They did.
Let me ask you one question. If you have 2 children, now you are very, very hungry, and then you see somebody with food, and you ask one to go, so that you get that food. After eating, the following day when you are hungry again, what will you do? And in a short time, you have nobody.
That's right.
It wasn't so. All those people who were taken there were prisoners of war, and the prisoners of war were obtained from the chiefs. Let me tell you one thing. See, the raider is having the gun and the gunpowder. Now, Ashantis, they want to expand.
Yes.
The Akims want to expand. The Crepes want to expand. Let me tell you, France, Prussia, Austria, Italy, unification. All that, we know their history as they know our history. So everybody was struggling for its own survival. So when the chief whose army is using bows and arrows sees a gun and gunpowder, what will he do? He's excited. So he will exchange not his royalty, but his prisoners of war. So all those they said it was the raiders who took the prisoners of war from the chiefs and gave them the guns and gunpowder. Then they with the drink and then the tobacco, they get more crazy, and then they go inland. Assin Manso was the highest peak, 36 miles from Cape Coast, that the white man could come. He didn't go to another place. He didn't go to any other place apart from here. So it was here that I said the first auctioning and then the first branding. You are going to the market. Thank you very much for coming. Once again, I am Kwaku. Now, the ancestral graveyard, let me talk to you very briefly about it, because I just want us to go through our history. The ancestral graveyard is there not because we wanted to bury bones, but it is a history. Now, Samuel Carson, you all know, was the naval commander in the U.S. Navy. Why should he die and then he's not given respect? Even if a recruit dies in the army, he is respected. But here they didn't respect him because of his what? So his grandson said, no, if our people are going back, my grandfather should be reinterred. Then it's okay. Take it, Samuel Carson is coming. What about Lady Christa in Jamaica? That lady also went on hunger. Look, as for women, I trust you have feelings. It's because you carry us for 9 months. The girl has the feeling, just like Sojourner Truth had it, that the people should be freed. Then this lady went on hunger strike and she died. So we brought the bones here to reinter them here, for people to know that we still love those living. If we are bringing bones here, what about those living? We love human lives.
Yes.
So it is there for you to remember that at least you have something somewhere. You must know that at least you have some of your grandparents buried here. So if your grandfather is buried there, sometimes in our society, every year we have festivals. We pour libation. We invoke them. So when you are coming, sometimes they should tell you that you bring your. It's only that you have lent you. So you bring your, how do you call it? You call it wreath. I don't know. I don't know it because I don't do it. So you know it. You say wreath. Okay, wreath.
Yes.
But here mine is libation. You come here, put it there. You write on your address there. Everybody knows that you have been here. So that is why it is there. Now, if everybody is alive and wants to be buried in Ghana, and it dies over there, you shall bring the urn here, this ground, this very ground, and put the urn here and have the inscriptions on that. That is how I have this. And that, even as late as 2007, you were allowed to come and stay in Ghana. I don't know why you don't want to come and stay. Because that place is... When you invite me there, I will not go. Because me, I don't know how to take that cold water. And perhaps you also don't like to eat our fufu. I will not leave my fufu here and go to that place. My sister, some of them are in Germany, and when they invite me, I tell them, you wait, when you are coming, bring me shirt. So let's go to the market.
But Baba, you have to make it easier for us to come back. So you talk to your government.
We have, no.
Absolutely, Sarita. Perfect.
What is your man? You know, though, we have Joseph Project. It is in existence, but people are not practicing it. People are not practicing it. If you want to come, we bring you here. It's just a matter of going to say that I'm now a citizen. That is all. That's what we call it, Joseph Project. Dual citizenship. You know it. If you don't know it, you attack your man who brought you here.
Yes, family, and this is the ancestral graveyard.
Was a lady from Jamaica?
Yes, that's Sister Crystal.
What?